Okay, I'm back. So this is, believe it or not, part 4. I think this will be the last part of the presentation. Um, okay, so when you get a chance, I do want you to look at the pages in the book that are about the stanza, which is around page 136. It talks about the stanza at a glance. I didn't type this up, but it's on page 136, and you guys should go ahead and read it. And I'm going to show you today this poem on page 145 by Emily Dickinson that's called I Died for Beauty but Was Scarce. I died for beauty but was scarce adjusted in the tomb when one who died for truth was lain in an adjoining room. He questioned softly why I failed. For beauty, I replied, and I for truth themself are one. We brethren are, he said. And so, as kinsmen met a night, we talked between the rooms until the moss had reached our lips and covered up our names. So let's take a look at the rhyme scheme for this one. Well, first of all, the stanzas, what you'll notice, the stanzas are the groups of lines, and you'll notice that there's 3 stanzas and each one has 4 lines, right? And so then we'll look at the rhyme scheme within the stanzas. Scarce, tomb, lane, room. So tomb and room rhyme with each other. Failed, replied, one, said. I think replied and said are kind of like a slant rhyme, which means they don't rhyme exactly, but they're kind of close. And then night, rooms, lips, names. I think rooms and names are also slant rhyme. So it looks like what you have is A, B, C, B, and then D, E, F, E, and then G, H, I, H. So what she's doing is she's taking the second and the fourth line of each stanza, and that's where the rhyme is. You'll notice that in this poem there's a lot of dashes, and Emily Dickinson did a lot with dashes. It's something that she's known for, and there are scholars that write all about how she uses her dashes, but I'm not going to go into that right now. Let's look at the meter. I died for beauty, but was scarce adjusted in the tomb when one who died for truth was lain in an adjoining room. He questioned softly why I failed. For beauty, I replied, and I for truth themself are one. We brethren are, he said. And so, as kinsmen met a night, we talked between the rooms until the moss had reached our lips and covered up our names. I died for beauty, but was scarce. So I died, that's short, long, that's an iamb. For beauty, so that's for beauty. So that's either short, long, long, or beauty for beauty. Short, long, short, but was scarce. Short, short, long, adjusted in the tomb. Short, long, short, long, short, long, that's iambic. When one who died for truth was lain. Short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, that's iambic. In an adjoining room, that's iambic. He questioned softly why I failed, that's iambic. For beauty I replied, iambic. Okay, so remember when I said that iambic is very naturally suited to the English language. This is an example. And I, for truth, themself are one. We brethren are, he said. And this is also why you can really hear the meter in nursery rhymes, right? Because it has that sort of clip clop, even pattern, right? Rhythmic pattern. And um, that is the last poem that I typed up today. However, there's one more that I'd really like you to look at that is on the list, and it's called Yes, and it's by Muriel Rukeyser. It's on page 150. So I didn't type it up, but I'm just going to read it to you. It's kind of a fun poem. 150 and 151. It's like a tap dance or a new pink dress, a shit naive feeling saying yes. Some say good morning, some say God bless, some say possibly, some say yes. Some say never, some say unless. It's stupid and lovely to rush into yes. What can it mean? It's just like life. One thing to you, one to your wife. Some go local, some go express, some can't wait to answer yes. Some complain of strain and stress. The answer may be no for yes. Some like failure, some like success. Some like yes, 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 yes. Open your eyes, dream but don't guess. Your biggest surprise comes after yes. So, for your discussion post today, I think it might be fun to have you guys study this poem since I haven't broken it down yet and make some comments about, well, you could make comments about the stanzas, what you notice about the structure of the stanzas. You could see if there's a rhyme scheme. You could see, do the scansion if you want, and comment on what kind of metrical feet you see. Do you see iambic or do you see something else there, right? You go back and look at the choices. And you could also comment on just like the overall rhythm of the poem, the feeling of it, the tone. I don't know, it's kind of a fun poem. It makes me think of Dr. Seuss. But okay, well that's it for what I'm gonna present for today. Um, I'll write a little bit more in the notes on the discussion board. There are lots of additional great poems that are listed on the syllabus, but we only have a few days of class left, and we need to get working on Hamilton. So I'll be posting some links later today of YouTube videos that have some of the different songs. So watch for that. And on Thursday, we're going to start looking at and listening to Hamilton. All right. See you soon. Bye.